The game, Master of the Game, brings you distinguished personalities, leaders, achievers, captains of industry, innovators, masterful storytellers, creatives, and entertainers, all hosted by the Master of the Game.
Yes, Royal Blackness, KKD.
Master of the Game on CTV. Oh yes, nuggets of inspiration and delightful treats for your enjoyment. Whether you love power, money, beauty, or fame, there's so much to learn from Master of the Game. Only in the place to be. The coolest channel, CTV.
Good morning and thank you for watching CTV, Ghana's #1, and for checking out our program, Master of the Game, the show on which we bring you the movers, shakers, icons, and legends of our beloved motherland, Ghana. My name is Darkwah, Kwasi, and this morning I'm delighted to be united with a warrior queen. I call her the Yasantua of the North, a hard-working lady who has published a book to uplift young girls and women. She herself is an advocate for girls and women. She's a humanitarian and she's a social entrepreneur who believes that whatever women can do, men must support them to do. And whatever men can do, women must support them to do. Why? Because we need one another. We're not in competition, we're only in collaboration. Adiza Muhammad is the head of marketing and media relations at Electroland Ghana Limited, the biggest conglomerate in Ghana for distributing and retailing Samsung TCL media, and they are also the brand owners of Homeland and NASCO electrical appliances in Ghana. She joins me on Master of the Game. Salam alaikum, Adiza.
Wa alaikum salam. Adiza Ibrahim. KKD. You love the name Muhammad, and I'm happy.
No, but I said Adiza.
You said Adiza Muhammad.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh.
You know some Muhammad.
I have an ex-girlfriend called Adiza Muhammad.
Yes, some can say. But that's the name of our beloved prophet, so it's fine.
So,
yeah.
Adiza Ibrahim is with me this morning. Adiza. So it's festival time, so I should say
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Thank you.
And you started celebrating the Ramadan already?
Yes, we have started observing it. We started on Saturday.
And what do you do when you're observing Ramadan?
We fast for 29 to 30 days, depending on how the moon will show itself, and then that's it. So you go into supplication, you pray, you do a lot of salawat. If the rosary is here, tasbah, you call the name. And there are some people who have exceptions, they cannot fast. People with ulcer, hernia, and some unhealthy medical conditions.
Yeah.
Pregnant women as well. And you are capable, because a lot of pregnant women may have underlying health factors. For them, medically, you cannot do. So yours is to tax someone with what they are supposed to do during the day. So you support them with their iftar and suhoor.
What are those?
Iftar is when we break the fast in the evening. You tax them with it or you pay for it.
So the fast starts at what time of the day and finishes at what time of the day?
By 4:30, you should be done with your suhoor. And then you pray and then you start. Then by 6:10, we break the fast, iftar.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And during the day, are you able to drink water?
No, we don't drink. I doubt you will be. This is a beautiful month that Allah himself, who decreed it, has also made things easy. I doubt you even think about water. When you see water, you will never go near water. Yes.
So I shouldn't have put water in front of you to tempt you.
Yes, but I know you have to sponsorship. So it's fine. They all know I'm not going to drink it. So
Okay.
that's fine. Yeah.
Interesting. So tell me, Adiza, how did you begin your career in marketing?
In marketing, I would say, is it by chance? Is it by effort?
Did Mango in Ghana?
Yes, sunglass.
Mango is a big brand.
Yes,
in
so Mango
Europe.
sunglasses, Mango Violeta, Mango Kit, Payless shoes. So I was one of the managers. I loved the marketing bit. The fact that I'm able to interact with people, speak to them about something very little, and then you get them falling in love with it, buying, coming back to give you good testimonies or feedback, and then you also making money out of it. I just fell in love with it. But I also think that my mom's entrepreneur, back then you won't call them entrepreneur, we call them food sellers. So my mom had like a chop bar, an eatery in Tema Community 5, where during vacations from JHS, SHS, mom would always.
I was born and raised in Tema.
I know, my dad worked at Gapoha.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're in one of the bungalows.
So once the career in marketing began, at this time you had already studied broadcast journalism and print media. Were you tempted into going into radio or television?
No, but I did my internship at TV3. 2029, I got an extension of internship. So 2029 to 2010.
2009 to 2010.
Yes. So Emma Morrison was my boss. Then Nanaba Namwa was our supervisor. So I did something with TV3 for a year. And I went back to school.
When you were there, what exactly were you doing?
News reporting.
Whoa.
Yes, news writing, news has really helped a lot. Basically, that is what shapes what we do. You follow trending news, you follow what's happening, whether in private entities, public entities. You follow society, what's happening in society, the things that matter to them, and then you find a way to link it to your marketing strategies and campaigns, and then you deliver. And thanks to God, anytime we deliver, people take it in good faith, and it does well. So,
I had a very pleasant experience when you were overseeing the opening of your new shop in Ashaiman. 2 customers I spoke to you.
Oh, really?
Said you're a very, very lovely person and that you're very kind and very helpful.
Yes.
I mean, for somebody in marketing who is not always there, who has to go around checking the different stores and then engaging with different stakeholders, that's a very good testimonial.
Thank you. I'm humbled. Kindness is a thing. It must be a thing for everybody. And for me, luckily, I'm having to work with a company that places society in the middle or at the top of its core values. So everything we do revolves around marketing. It revolves around society. Yeah. For instance, we had a Ramadan bazaar that is giving factory price. We started on Thursday up to yesterday. Just yesterday evening, my operations manager, we spoke and I said, it's good. And he said, okay, that's the promo day. This is the Ramadan promotion. Yeah. And there was a Ramadan bazaar.
So you see we are working.
Yes, thank you. So, so we've extended the bazaar that gives customers factory price. We've extended it to Wednesday. Okay. So that's society. So we are not only thinking about making profit, we're also thinking about the lay people who cannot walk into the showroom and pay upfront or pay at expensive prices or pay at brand new. So we've extended it to Wednesday, and that's giving back to society. I think our lives must revolve around giving back to society. It makes the world beautiful. Though there are bad people, but we cannot underestimate the essence of kindness.
Head of Marketing and Media Relations at Electroland Ghana Limited. We'll be talking about her upbringing. Then we'll be talking about her education from childhood till now. And then we will.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, darling.
Mommy, why didn't you come and get me?
Don't worry, I'll come and get you next time, okay?
Okay.
Aha, Ima. Hey, shop na wa ha no. Hwe so mo tolobi for kwa ne to bi bre me. Ima, unhwe ha nto banche ma no.
Ah, madam, I don't pay so be kufiana. When we brother problem ana.
AC ninti na mpese me.
Madam, I don't pay so be kufiana. When we brother problem ana.
AC ninti na mpese me si odi wo fie nyina anya adwuma.
And it's an dia. Yen come me go. Akoto new high sense air condition. See the airport wo.
Sir.
Mo twan mo ko fa opunu abro.
Mati.
Na my water ko tuma ko pese o so sin na wa him still sin nyina.
Insurance so me sort o dodo.
Oi, me Mepacha one of no kasa. High sense air condition no beer ni jiho and no beer part of. Esan say our gold plated things, high quality copper pipes, eco-friendly gas, and a 4-in-1 filter system. High sense air condition from ano, air clean and a ensansu nyedede. Your split and your floor standing, your standard and an inverter cooling system. 18th February. Ya titi suse hook and you boom to high sense in there. Nina 5 years manufacturer defective warranty.
Hello, Mira.
What did you say? A free 18th, a copy 28th February. High sense for AC.
Bravo!
Wow, any of our
Hey people.
It's a great deal for survival. My struggles as a young estate developer were cut short when I discovered Fernart Ghana. With quality furniture made from the finest woods and amazing after-sale service, Fernart Ghana changed my story with every single home I built. It's a one-stop shop that serves the interests of clients with a variety of living room and dining sets, solid wood kitchen installations, wardrobes, doors, cabinets, beds, pergolas, floor parquets, and many other wooden products that will last a lifetime. With Fernat Ghana, all clients are offered the opportunity to customize furniture to their specifications, and the smile on their faces says it all. Thanks to Fernat, now your home can look beautiful with furniture that would last for generations. Visit Fernat 966085 or 055-278-4097. Think wood.
Master of the Game is brought to you by the kind support of Aquaba Natural Mineral Water and Fernat. Wood is for life. Great furniture is by Fernat. Think wood, think Fernat. With me on Master of the Game is my special guest Adiza Ibrahim, Head of Marketing and Media Relations for Electroland Ghana Limited, the largest conglomerate for distributorship and sales of electrical appliances in Ghana today. And we're going to now find out about her upbringing, where she was raised, and what she loved about her childhood years. Can we go there? Where were you born and raised?
I was born to Adiza Ibrahim and Alaji Ibrahim. I'm the first of 3 kids, girls, but I have half siblings.
When you say half siblings from dad?
Yes, from dad.
Tell me about childhood at home.
My dad was very generous. I saw him live for society. I saw him do stuff for society, and then he imbibed it in us. So that was my upbringing, and I also grew up with a father that loved girl child education. He loved nonsense. This man will bring you a desktop computer. And I think I got my computer, my first computer very early. Me and my siblings. Total, we are about 9. And everybody had a computer. But he was more on the women, on the girls. Like, I need you to grow up to become women of substance. It's still ringing in my ears from childhood. You have to private school, Good Shepherd Preparatory School.
Yeah.
And then I was moved to a public school. Yes.
What do you notice to be the key differences?
So that is huge.
Tell me.
The difference is huge. But when I left private school to the public school, I was always topping the class because Mrs. Private School I'm a bad side too. But I learned something. I learned that all hands are not equal. Someone that is able to give them the kind of provision you will bring to school. So during our days, like everybody in my class is waiting for me to come because my basket is overload, knowing that my father loved to give back to people. So he would do that for you so you give back to society.
And your mother also ran a food business?
And my mom also ran a food business. Not only food business, she used to sell gold. She used to sell... You were born there.
I know
so
everybody
America Man.
I know everybody in
America Man, Tagore, those were my mom's friends. So when they come like this and they bring the home use cars, there's a pack, Tema has pack for every area.
Every community
Every
has
community.
Parks, yeah.
So they will pack there. My mom will be selling it. side by side selling her food. Entrepreneur.
So the Yasantua spirit comes from mom.
Mom is a very strong woman. A very strong. I've never seen a tough woman like my mother. And she never made friends with women. Her friends were males. Because some people conconsa. Yes, some people conconsa.
What, women gossip?
Yeah, gossip. No, a man, how be. So her friends were male. And it was male with benefits because they will bring business and she will do business. That was just about it. But my mother is a tough woman. And that's how she raised me.
Tell me about your siblings.
My siblings, I have 2 younger siblings. And I have half him on the
What does
side.
Nazia do now?
Nazia, so she's home.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's managing her home
Yes.
and her baby.
Yes.
Good. And the one after Nazia?
Nazia, she is also doing entrepreneurship. She's into catering.
Fantastic. Yeah. Which one of them challenged you?
On her. And she doesn't understand. I've been her age before. So I'm trying to guide her so she doesn't go wayward. It's very important that as a woman, you are intentional today because you don't know where you end. If you live a life that is no good, someday you look back and you'll regret.
This may be tricky to ask, but I'll ask it anyways. I have friends who are Muslim, and in England, we do everything together. And they tell me about how Muslims tend to marry young as women. They don't wait till they're old because they say there are temptations, and if you're going to be tempted, you might as well give in to the one you want to spend your life with. Is that
every family value and the way they see things? But in Islam frowns a lot on zina, and zina is what you are talking about, fornication. Islam frowns greatly on it. I don't know if you know about this story that if you do it in Saudi Arabia or in the northern part of Nigeria, and for me, I'm not an advocate for early girl marriage because I think girls need to be given the opportunity because we have a lot of potential. And marriage should not only be the definition of womanhood. But if you get to a certain age and you like as parents, you will definitely be concerned, you'll be protective. You want to protect your girl child. If they get to a certain stage and they are capable, they are fine, they've gone to school, they are educated, even if they haven't gone to school to a certain desirable level, but they have something doing, and there's the opportunity for them to be married because somebody has taken out his head, you can marry them off. But you don't marry them because you think they will do this. Yours as a parent is to bring them up properly. If you get to the desirable time or desirable age, you have it in excess. You even run away from it.
Talking to other women in the Muslim community, I know times and seasons are different for individuals. But what would you say is a good time from which a young woman may marry? Or a good age from which a young woman may marry, because they say if you wait too long you may run out of options.
Options, I think nobody should put anyone in a box. And marriage is a long journey. I have been married, motherhood and parenting. It's a daunting task. And mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, socially, you need to be really ready for it. And ready here means that you, as an individual, must be ready that you want, not that it is imposed on you with an undue pressure. It depends on what you want, but I will always advocate that, first of all, as a woman or as a girl, secure education, have a side skill, then you go into marriage. And you need to be matured enough to understand the institution called marriage. My first ever article was on changing Muslim community, Islam, that says that a woman shouldn't be. A woman can be and can even be more, but you always go with the guidance and the limitations of the religion. So we are always in the Islam, what Islam has said.
You've said quite a bit, but I see you don't want to place a number on it, because the law places a number on things, but the faith does not place a number on it. But as advice to a young woman who has already done zina,
who has already done this zina,
and she says, well, if I continue on this path, I may just rack up a body count. I have some education. I have something I do to earn an income. I want to marry. From what age do you think it's right?
If I want to connect it to childbearing, giving birth, if you ask me, I would say that the ideal age for me would have been maybe 25. Because I think I completed my first degree when I was 22, or was it? No, sorry, 23. I think I was 23 when I completed my first degree. You know, women, our body, our make is different. Childbearing, when you get to a certain age, no disrespect to anybody, and it is my prayer that any woman looking for the fruit of the womb, Allah or God will be on their side, so they also get to hear the cry of a child. But if you ask me, and if I want to be truthful, I think for women, when we get to a certain period, it becomes a bit challenging.
Yeah, they call it a geriatric pregnancy.
Yes.
And it starts from around 35 onwards.
Yes, not that I want to look down or I want to do the age.
Now, this is just the biology and the facts.
Age something, yeah, I will not do it. Yeah, my heart goes out to every woman, regardless your age, young or old. So maybe around 26, 25, 26, 27, provided you are financially stable. I'm not saying that that financial stability you are looking for is to go and take care of the man. No. Any man that sticks his head that wants to marry you must be capable enough to know that he's going to take care of you and take care of your offsprings and take care of your home. If you, the woman, you have your side hustle, you're working because you've gone to school and all that, then you also support. As I sit here, I'm responsible for my parents. I'm responsible for my younger folks. And see the big thing I've put on my head. Nobody put on my head. I have a foundation. I run Kubra Diamonds Foundation. I have Zango Women Life Body. And I've been doing that since 2017. So my husband will take care of me. But this side hustling I'm doing, I am also taking care of my parents, my siblings, myself in the areas where he's not around. Because if I need a diaper today, this minute, and he's not here to give me money, I'm sure we'll be able to take something from my wallet.
So what do you say to the women who are not in a position to do anything for themselves? They're not ready for marriage?
They are not ready for marriage.
You think so?
I don't get it.
If the woman does not do anything to earn any income at all.
Why? A personal decision or circumstance led to that?
There are a few
advocates for men not to also go in for women who are not empowered. Yes. KKD, there are unforeseen contingencies in this life. There are times that the one you depend on, they are real-time stories. And I tend to deal with them.
The one you depend on may have to depend on you.
Yes. There are real-time stories where growing up, you know there's an accident. One time they wake up and chain of business is bent down. One time, he's hit with a sickness that has gotten him bedridden till date. His kids, who ideally will be driven to school in posh cars, will go to the best schools, eat the best meals, live in the best home, have to leave the city to go and live in the villages. So even the
father.
Yeah, you start from his home. Yeah, it's the responsibility of the father. Like, initially I mentioned that you don't just leave or run off your responsibility by throwing your child at an early age, especially girl child, into marriage. Yeah. I see it as parents who want to run away from their responsibility. As a parent, it is almost on you to give your child or your children a befitting upbringing. So when they get to a certain level, you, the parent, will even be proud to say that I am okay to.
So you've gone to a community and you're talking to youngsters between the ages of 18 and 30. And you find some young men who are using whatever little income they are making now. They were paying for the young woman to go to.
It's not the best. I will not advise. It's a recipe for disaster on both the man's side and the girl or the woman he's taking care of.
And the young man who is doing it?
It's a recipe for disaster.
My father has a way.
This girl can grow up and tell you that I'm not interested in you anymore.
So she only was there
And
for
you
what she was getting.
you also will feel obliged, or you think you have the right because you took care of her. Then it becomes something else. Murder cases, abuse cases, a lot of harassment.
My mother says a woman does not love you when she has no food. She wants food and will feign affection to get her food. The woman who loves you is the one who has been held. To find one person who says, of all these 8 billion people, you are the one I've chosen to journey in life. That's a great achievement.
You have also chosen the person.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. So these two is an achievement for man
The
and woman.
children that comes out of it, that is the achievement. But for me, the children, that part is what I see as the achievement. You to become, you see, the person supports you to become. So I support my husband to become, he supports me to become. Then whatever I become out of becoming is the achievement for me. Yes. So for him, I saw him. He chose me, and I accepted to choose him too. And then we are here.
So I want to say that it's fair to say you're a woman of wisdom.
Thank you.
Where do you get your wisdom from?
Life happenings. I learn a lot from people's experiences. I am a very intentional person.
That's a word you use very often. Intentional. Because, when we speak in the office, you use the word intentional. When we speak on the phone, intentional.
I'm very intentional.
I'm upset that you didn't bring a copy of the book to show on here.
I'm sorry.
But we'll show your picture where you're holding the books.
Thank you.
Everybody can see the book.
I'm a very deep thinker. I think beyond words. I think beyond what I see. I think beyond what I experience. I always want to look out for what ifs. And I went to African University College of Communication, and I went to Central University for my MBA marketing, and I'm now here.
Sorry, local.
I try. I want to achieve. I want to be a voice for my community.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And who is your favorite lecturer in law at the moment?
In school. I have one called Senior Most. Yes.
Senior Most?
You know him. Why you Senior Most at Central? Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
That's my favorite lecturer.
Good. And when you travel into the communities where you do your charity, your charity Kubura Diamonds
Foundation.
When you travel into the community to do your
men who are passionate about doing something for themselves, they strive. Sometimes they have challenges, but they still strive. And most of them are from broken marriages, from broken homes, and then adulthood. When adulthood is also their own.
This brings us all back to youth and marriage.
Like I told you.
Because I was listening to a podcast the other day that says, for a man, the most important is the woman you choose to marry.
And the woman too, it has to do with the man you choose to marry. Marriage can make and unmake you. A lot of women are at asylum and a lot of men are at asylum because of marriage, bad marriage. Sometimes you don't see it at the beginning, you see it in the middle or at the end. But that's even if there's an end.
But isn't that an indictment on our faith and our faith leaders? Because when we talk about, you mix hydrogen and oxygen, you get water. There are specifics when it comes to the sciences. When it comes to marriage, nobody seems to have the specifics to say, this is the age you must be looking at to marry. These are the marks you must tick before you can say you are ready to marry. This is the criteria you must look for because you ask somebody, so what type of person you want to marry? Oh, I want somebody with a big chest.
They don't know. And there's no compass for marriage. KKD, marriage, there's no compass for marriage. It is a long journey. You are older than I am and experienced than I am. But my little experience in marriage will tell you that for marriage, nobody is ever ready for it. But the physical things that we see, that is what we caution on. Make sure you are financially liberated.
Excellent furnishing in the real estate business is a great deal for survival. My struggles as a young estate developer were cut short when I discovered Fernart Ghana. With quality furniture made from the finest woods and a made one-stop shop that serves the interests of clients with a variety of living room and dining sets, solid wood kitchen installations, wardrobes, doors, cabinets, beds, pergolas, floor parquets, and many other wooden products that will last a lifetime. With Fernat Ghana, all clients are offered the opportunity to customize furniture to their specifications, and the smile on their faces says it all. Thanks to Fernat, now your home can look beautiful with furniture that would last for generations. Visit Fernat Ghana today and share my story. Locate us at Yaniba Estate, Osu, Accra, or call 0303-966085 or 055-278-4097. Think wood, think Fernat.
Electroland Ghana Limited, a leading electronics distributor, has recently relocated its Presby Junction showroom to a Shaiman, more accessible location opposite Access Bank. This move aims to strengthen Electroland Ghana Limited's presence in the growing Ashaiman community, providing residents with enhanced access to top-tier electronic products. The Ashaiman community has been experiencing significant growth, offering numerous opportunities for businesses, retailers and marketers. Electroland Ghana Limited's strategic relocation is a testament to its commitment to aligning with growth and serving the evolving needs of its customers. In the recent interview, Adiza Ibrahim, head of marketing and media relations at Electroland Ghana Limited, discussed the company's dedication to bringing affordable luxury and cutting-edge technology to every Ghanaian home.
I'm happy, I'm excited, because in every business it is very important that you listen to your customers, to their needs, to their feedback, and then you put in measures or you put in staff to ensure that they have conducive shopping experience. Aside the fact that it's a business that is in for profit, we are also highly customer centric. So this is a great move for our customers in and around Ashaiman.
Customers have expressed positive sentiment about the brand, appreciating the quality and affordability of the products offered. Electroland Ghana Limited has also introduced a treat promotion, offering customers attractive prices and discounts on Samsung, Media and NASCO products. This initiative reflects the company.
We are very happy because they are very low prices. So we are very happy we can get fridges and TVs at low prices.
Which one?
Oh, for me, instance, I like fridge because I will use it for school. First, I'm more pleasant than she cry. And I'm in anti long distance. To me, got kettle, iron, and a fridge. But you see, I'm a bear me cry easy, mommy cry. Anything I mean here be an answer my boy around amateur.
You benefit baby. Better yes, papa so yeah.
And if you're looking or you're thinking about your top best quality electronics and appliances in Ghana, it is either Samsung, Media, TCL or NASCO. Any of this is top best brand.
You heard the head of marketing and media relations for Electroland Ghana Limited, Adiza Ibrahim. My name is Elizabeth Adu, reporting.
On Master of the Game, my special guest is Adiza Ibrahim, the head of media relations and marketing at Electroland Ghana Limited. You saw her right there when they opened the new store in Media Africa as the best news reader radio. I think she should even do for TV. She reads so well, Elizabeth Adu.
Wow.
And you were so kind to her when she came to your shop.
Yes.
What did you see in her?
Oh, she's good. Ready to learn.
For a fashion brand, and then you worked for an even bigger brand that handles fashion goods and accessories, and then you moved into electronics. Tell me about the move.
The what?
The move.
The transitioning. It was smooth.
Tell me about it.
I think I learned a lot with Selena Babe, because when I started working with her, it was a new brand. She was now coming into the Ghanaian market, and I worked with her too. Like she got a few global recognition. So the training, the basic training was the customer service, customer orientation, customer satisfaction, knowing about brands. The boss before me, the boss was a white, a Lebanese. And then after some weeks, one time there was this meeting we always do called Japanese meeting. So every morning we gather the staff, have a meeting with them, we talk about the targets and all that. After the meeting, then you need to go there because the footfalls there is more than here at West Osmo. West Osmo was barely new. You need to go there because there is more challenging. So you need to go there to go and help the manager. You are good. He said it. He said it to everyone. So I went there. I think I was part of the team that recorded Azadea's first highest sale in Africa since their opening in Africa. Yes, I was overseeing about 14 staff. Yes, and I was an assistant manager. Then later I was promoted to a manager. So I was good. KKD, when I see a customer, it's like, me humboy now, sorry. Whatever I would do, unless you don't have the money. Yes. So mine is to sell quality stuff. If you put me with a quality stuff, just leave me. I'll do the magic. Just make sure it's authentic. Transition from Selena Babe, from my mother growing up, how I saw entrepreneur as she was, I moved from there. Public relations with Gapoha, we were always having to deal with expats because we were receiving all the visitors that come into the port. So you take them on a tour, you take them on a cruise boat, you take them inside the port, you speak to them about the port, you sell Ghana Ports and Harbors Authority to visitors. So it was me engaging with other people. So I learned, I adapted with all those skills and I gathered them. And then here was Electroland as a marketing supervisor. And today I'm a marketing manager.
Tell me about your
first. And when
time.
I went to Electroland, I was only employed to come and work for NASCO. That's what people don't know.
NASCO was an own brand.
An own brand, and it was new. So I needed to come in. I believe that I did a good job. So then now I was given works to do with Samsung, to do with media, to do with Philips, Toshiba, TCL, and this is where we are today. So I have worked painfully as a mother.
For the benefit of
as a pregnant woman. As someone who, and then as someone who was also doing advocacy for her community. Yes. So it wasn't given to me on a silver platter.
I want to take you into the interview room for the benefit of the young ones who are now transitioning from college or university or training in some artisanry into work. When you walked into your interview, was it frightening? How did you feel?
At Electroland, it wasn't at all. Because one, I think we have to lead with truth. Sometimes in our bid to want to prove that we can do certain things, some people lie. For me, my CV was like going for a conversation with my MD, Mr. Noor. Yes, I just took the CV, I sent it over an email.
Noor Siklawi.
Yes, my MD, and then operations
Very
manager.
fine gentleman.
So
Noor.
both of them interviewed me. So I remember that morning, my husband said, we can. And the word leverage stuck. Leverage means you need to let it be known. There need to be prominence around the brand in relation to the Premier League. And then you're also doing that, also selling the brand to people because it was new. So I practically went for a conversation with the MD. We had a chat, and then overboard, he called out his brother's name and said, now see if I'm passing a woman to you. I think she wants to come and take over my seat. She can talk. That's what he see if she's good for the role. I went to him, we spoke, and he told me what they wanted. Then I left. On my way home, I that you are reading whatever, field, expecting they've already given themselves like a salary quote. I say it is not as you think it is. Sometimes, yeah, you may be lucky, you get what you want, but in this part of our world, it is not like that. You always have to start from somewhere. And experience is also very important. And if you're a young girl and you're watching me, a young person, when you get the opportunity to serve people, please do it wholeheartedly. Because when you serve, you also be served. And in your line of serving others, you learn a lot. You learn a lot.
And how did you deal with them?
Yes, I had a very painful encounter with one customer during my days with Azade Mango. She just looked at me and said, "You are very foolish. No, you are dumb."
What?
Yes, a customer. She came to buy clothes, and I think
Ghanaian?
giving you help. So we have to be kind to them.
When I was studying hotel management, one of the first things we were taught is the customer is king. But when we were graduating, we were told, but the waiter is emperor. Because if you're a customer, you don't treat the waiter right, well, you never know who spat on your pizza.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we just have to be kind enough, kind human beings.
You use kind a lot in your talk, from home, through school, through what you do today. Kindness, very important to you.
And I've also been living. I'm a kind person, I know. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that can ever change that bit about me. I am an empath. I'm compassionate. I think so much about people before thinking about myself. I always want to do something for people.
So this
I'm a broadcast journalist, and however, I haven't been able to become like sitting in front of TV every month. I am in line with what I wanted to do, because my job as a marketing person and media relation always puts me at the front of affairs. I represent the company when it comes to any issues. And aside from doing that, on my side as a social entrepreneur, the advocacy I do for girls and women, the right times that I do in the newspaper, the book I have authored, have all given me the opportunity to be like a broadcaster, but a broadcaster in her own of what I will leave behind. So a young girl may want to speak to me, but she cannot get to meet me. This book, in its soft or hard copy, is always there for you to purchase and then read through. The titles it's all touching on different aspects of life, from personal lifestyle to your spiritual lifestyle, to career, choosing a career, to education, to parenting, to adulting, to social lifestyle, to everything that makes a woman whole.
Where can people get this book to buy?
You can buy it in Accra here at my boutique, Kubra Diamonds Boutique, Abeka.
Kubra Diamonds Boutique
at Abeka. Yes, near Ghana Telecom Business School. You can also buy it at in Tamale with a guy called DMTV. You can buy it in Takrade near Vodafone Telecel head office. You can buy it in Koforidua. I've forgotten the number. So there are other outlets.
Maybe you should have one WhatsApp number where people can just text and order.
Yes, I have the number.
Fantastic.
And you can
want
also
to share it?
Yes.
You can just read it on your tab or your phone.
So you can buy from Kindle. And you can also call our foundation number, Kubra Diamonds Foundation, on
053
00
98
653. Kubra Diamonds
053 00 98 653.
Kubra Diamonds Foundation. So you can WhatsApp or you can call us.
Now, let me ask. A lot of ladies won't get to meet you because you're always busy. You're always on the run. Full-time work as a marketing and media relations manager. Part-time work running your charities. and then yet another full-time work being a wife and mother. But when you get to meet some of these young women who one day will take your place, what questions do they ask you?
How did I do it? That's the question. How do I juggle? And I tell them it's time management.
We come back more with my special guest Adiza Ibrahim, only on Master of the Game on CTV, Ghana's #1. We're streaming on Facebook and YouTube at MyCTVGH. That's MyCTVGH. And we're also piping hot on Class 91.3 FM. We'll be right back with Adiza Ibrahim right after this.
It's a great deal for survival. My struggles as a young estate developer were cut short when I discovered Fernart Ghana. With quality furniture made from the finest woods and amazing after-sale service, Fernart Ghana changed my story with every single home I built. It's a one-stop shop that serves the interests of clients with a variety of living beds, pergolas, floor parquets, and many other wooden products that will last a lifetime. With Fernart Ghana, all clients are offered the opportunity to customize furniture to their specifications, and the smile on their faces says it all. Thanks to Fernart, now your home can look beautiful with furniture that would last for generations. Visit Fernart Ghana today and share my story. Locate us at Yaniba Estate, Osu, Accra, or call 0303 966085 or 055 278 4097. Think wood, think Fernart.
Electroland Ghana Limited, a leading electronics distributor, has recently relocated its Presby Junction showroom to a Shaiman, more accessible location opposite Access Bank. This move aims to strengthen access to top-tier electronic products. The Ashaman community has been experiencing significant growth, offering numerous opportunities for businesses, retailers and marketers. Electroland Ghana Limited's strategic relocation is a testament to its commitment to aligning with growth and serving the evolving needs of its customers. In the recent interview, Adiza Ibrahim, head of marketing and media relations at Electroland Ghana Limited, discussed the company's dedication to bringing affordable luxury and cutting-edge technology to every Ghanaian home.
I'm happy, I'm excited, because in every business it is very important that you listen to your customers, to their needs, to their feedback, and then you put in measures or you put in staff to ensure that they have conducive shopping experience. Aside the fact that it's a business that is in for profit, we are also highly customer centric. So this is a great move for our customers in and around Ashaiman.
Customers have expressed positive sentiment about the brand, appreciating the quality and affordability of the products offered. Electroland Ghana Limited has also introduced a treat promotion, offering customers attractive prices and discounts on Samsung, Media and NASCO products. This initiative reflects the company's gratitude towards its customers and its commitment to providing value.
Oh, we are very happy because they are very low prices. So we are very happy you can get fridges and TVs at low prices.
Which one? And when you in Sisiana, Nyama say na bay mono. What try a bebwamo, Munyama to one?
Many the fridge and open. Many to one of blend or move brand and Casa come. Samsung, Munyama come. First, no more place with Janshikra, and I'm in until long distance. To me, got kettle, iron, and a fridge. But you see, my baby me cry, easy, mammy cry. Anything I mean here be an answer my boy around a matter.
You benefit bebre. Better yes, need you, papa. So, yeah.
And if you're looking or you're thinking about your top best quality electronics and appliances in Ghana, it's any of this is top best brand.
You heard the head of marketing and media relations for Electroland Ghana Limited, Adiza Ibrahim. My name is Elizabeth Adu, reported for CTV and Class Media Group.
Thank you very much for joining us on CTV, Ghana's #1 on the program Master of the Game, where my special guest is Adiza Ibrahim, the head of marketing and media relations at Electroland Ghana Limited, and also the founder of Kubura Diamonds Foundation. And who's also an inspiration in her community, has plans for the community that has invested so much in her. What are you doing at Kubura Diamonds for Ramadan?
So like we always do, I told you I have a...
When did they come?
Oh, they arrived last Wednesday, so I brought them is with the driver.
Okay.
Yes. So what we do every year, I think it's an all-round thing that I do between you and Allah. I don't know your heart, but the moment you mention to us that this is going for an orphan, a less privileged man, woman, a single striving mother or father, a widow or widower, or an orphan, you get 50% on what you buy. Yes.
And people come.
Mine is I've done my Sadaqatul Jariyah in Islam. I've done my bit because I've taken the intention. So no, regardless what you want to do with it, you are telling me it's for charities between you and God. I'll give it to you like that. So that's what I am doing. And then I will also give outfits to some needy myself. I had people.
So how do you do this? Do you go near the mosque and give them away?
No, I put it out on my social media. My advocacy, and that is how we've been able to sustain the business and we keep going.
Yeah, because if you say society, you look at Ghana.
Yeah.
Well, there are different religions in Ghana, but Christianity is big, but so too is Islam.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a lot of promotions at Christmas. So I would think that
we do
we should
Christmas.
see. That's why I want to see more companies also do promotions during Ramadan.
The campaigns, the marketing campaigns are always centered around special days. So right after Ramadan, we enter into Easter. You see us launch Easter promotion, and we'll do Easter factory price. Then we'll move on. So it is always in equal measure. We do for the Christian community, we do for the Muslim community. You see me in the streets giving food to people during Easter, visiting the hospitals.
Do you believe that doing these programs help you gain and retain customers?
Corporate social responsibility is very places they know is going into laudable cause, especially one that touches the life of others. So customers are buying from you and they are seeing that at the end of the day, you also go to the hospitals, you go to the less privileged communities to go and give. During COVID, I was on my toes throughout COVID period. I visited about 20 communities. We had trucks loaded with food stuff. And in COVID time that everybody was crying or fighting for their life, I was just with a nose mask and hand sanitizer. I shared food stuff to go to the ballot boxes and vote for the people they desire. My prayer that our new President John Dramani Mahama, and with our capable first female in history, Professor Jane Nana, would deliver Ghana. They have always driven their campaign on reset. So we are watching the reset. And I want them to give special focus to women, children, and persons with disabilities. And I see it run across all their manifesto and all their promises. So I am hopeful that we will see a change in Ghana. It's Ghanaians that went to vote. I wasn't the only one that voted. And so majority can...
Well, I know who you voted for because I know where your husband belongs.
Yes, of course. So I am hopeful that Ghana...
No, but you can't be sure because I think there was a politician who himself was standing for an election. And in the area where they voted, I think his wife also voted there, but he got only one vote. So I am hopeful that they will do something. And this time around, we have a female vice president. So I'm hoping a female vice president. So hopefully she knows the concerns of women and children. I change Ghana. Quick one. What do you feel when you hear of people who are giving public trust, who have stolen monies, who have done such corrupt deals, and now the chickens are coming home to roost because now the stories are coming out. from a Muslim perspective, what do you feel?